Well, Steve, what's your reaction after today's victory?
Well, pleased, because I thought we played well today. I think it should have been more than that. I think at 2-1, if you think about it, I think before they scored the first goal, I thought that really we should have been probably 3-0 up. To be fair to them, they got in some good blocks to stop those chances. So, credit them for that bit of defending. And then they ended up going 1-0 up. I thought 1-0 up. They went 1-0 up against a run of play, and I thought that we were good today and well worth the victory. I thought 2-1 has flattered them, and even at the end there, if you think about being 3 in the first half, we've missed a couple of chances in the second half. Could have easily been 5 or 6 today.
Many positives, but the reaction after going 1-0 down to score quite soon after shows a different mental state than maybe previous games.
I think the reaction was at the beginning of the game, even though we'd gone 1-0 down. I thought that was just sort of summed up where it's been a little bit. But I thought the guys come here today and I thought they played very well. Their manager mentioned before the game that we might be sulking. So you've got to have to be careful what you say sometimes before certain games.
The goals you scored as well looked very good as well.
Yeah, they did. And a few of the others that had gone in as well. Some of the build-up in our play today I thought was very, very good.
The goal you conceded, Vicente Reyes, he made an error, but he's more than made up for it the rest of the game.
Well, he made a great save at the end there when it was at 2-1. But really, that error was his error. But we'd worked on something this week that really, that shouldn't have been his error. That's all I'm saying on it. By the time it got to Vinny, he should have had another option, and he didn't have. And we'd already worked on something like that in this week. So really, that error, whilst it's his, that's probably a few people involved in that, really. Not just Vinny, but when you're the goalkeeper, unfortunately, when it's time for you to make a mistake, you don't have a chance to recover from it, and it's in the back of your net. So I felt for him on that, but I thought he showed great strength of character, took a couple of crosses under pressure in the second half. That's it really. I thought he showed great character.
Does today's result show what you've been saying the last few weeks, how tricky your previous 5 games is when you've more than matched a team in mid-table away from home?
Well, don't forget, this lot could have been somewhere near the playoffs. So they've been up there as well. So I wouldn't say that this game was any easier, and I don't think next week's game is any easier. If you have a look at where they would have been in the table without a couple of points off of them, without a couple of players that they had at the beginning of the season that had done very well for them, that they don't have anymore. So, Morecambe have still got the remnants of a League One team that's been playing down. So we knew today's game was going to be tough. And every time you come here, it's not an easy game anyway. I've been here many a time. It's not... There is no easy games. And we worked really, really hard today. And played really, really well and thoroughly deserved that 3 points.
Does the last 2 games and results carry into next season? Last season, Forest Green scored 1 goal after going down, and today you've got 3 points. And
we definitely won't get these 3 points at the start of next season. So nothing carries on, apart from this stadium announcer.
He's carrying on.
Yeah, he certainly is. Maybe he's finished. Yeah. So no, nothing carries on. This is about this season and this season only, because there's nothing more we can do about it other than play with professional pride, work hard, be honest, and we've got 90 minutes where we've got to finish the season off as properly as we can. It will be another difficult game next week, we know that, against a good football team in Notts County. So yeah, I mean, we'll be into that and we're prepared for that after another long journey on.
How's Richard Keogh today? Came off injured.
Yeah, I mean, he's had probably a little bit of a problem with his knee for a couple of weeks now. He took a bang on it the other week, and we just got to make sure that he's okay, and that's what it was. And those substitutions at the end there were something we wanted to make.